Welcome back to La Mesita podcast, and today you have Michelle,
Rachelle,
and Lizbeth.
And today we're going to talk about the Locatora radio's visit to Baruch College and other things that we are grateful for this year.
So I kind of want to start off by asking, have you seen the Puff Daddy?
The Puff Daddy documentary?
Yeah.
I seen the memes, like the 50 Cent memes.
Right.
But I have not watched the documentary itself.
Yeah, and do you want to watch it, Rachelle?
Probably over the break.
When it's like the fuss is over,
right? I was thinking of doing that when we go on break.
Yeah.
Break. Definitely.
Yeah, because it recently came out and I just watched it like 2 days ago.
Right. Yeah. And for me, it's not like I don't want to watch it. It's just like, I don't know.
It's not relevant.
I mean, I feel like, and it's not like, oh, like I know everything about that, like, you know, that he did or whatever, but it's just like, I feel like if I'm gonna watch that, I really need to sit down and fully,
pay attention. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, like it's on my list, on my watch list.
Yeah. No, and I did that too. So I was prepping for an exhibit that we have that's opening tomorrow. And I was like, let me put some background noise. Let me put something on Netflix. And I was literally working on the exhibit and I was playing the documentary. I was like, this was a bad move because I'm paying attention to the documentary because obviously the visuals and then the chisme behind it, right? And it was like a combination of like, I'm working slower, but I'm in tune with both things. Yeah. But I wanted to know, right? Because all of the things I was seeing on social media, people were saying, wow, like you really did this, right? Like 50 Cent actually went in and said, I'm going to give you guys the truth or my truth at the end. Yeah. Right? And literally spill the mesita for us. And so super interesting. Have you seen Stranger Things, like the latest season?
No, I have this thing where like I cannot watch things are popular until they die down. So it is also my watch list.
Right,
so it might be right after I finish the Puff Daddy documentary. I'm like, I know Stranger Things is not just popular right now. It's been popular for so many years.
For so many years, literally.
No, but this season, like, it blew up.
So oh my God, yeah.
Popular again, definitely, that's for sure.
Because I think for a lot of us who watched it since the beginning, we've been waiting. Like, I have been waiting.
Yeah, I was watching it, but because
Rachelle's like, yes.
I'm not thinking, but I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take long releasing the episode, so that's like a turn off for me. So
yeah, and I get it, right? Like, you need time to pass. I'm thankful for Stranger Things. Yeah. Yeah. No, I love it, right? So I think the break, a lot of us are thinking about how do we also slow down, and I feel like taking some time to watch or catch up on like things that we want to see, right? Whether that be films and things like that would be nice. And I think something that it's in my to-do list and I hope I could do it is watch the Becky G documentary. So I need to figure out where it's screening and like, because that would be nice to see something so inspirational. And I've seen so many people that I've connected on social media that went to go see it in the premiere. Yeah. So it's really nice because I think the feedback, it's like, wow, we need more representation like hers. So let's turn to like music, right? We recently had the Spotify Rap 2025. Very controversial also given the times that we're in. We've obviously noted that unfortunately Spotify is siding with, similar to Telemundo and Univision, they're providing on-air time where they're announcing ads and recruiting ICE agents for profit, even though it might impact the same communities that literally make their businesses thrive. But I feel like even then, many people were still posting their Spotify Rap or were curious to see like, ¿qué me salió? You know? She's like, I had to download it again.
Apple Music.
So thinking about this, right? Were you surprised if you clicked on your Spotify Rap? Like your top artist, top album, top song, or was it something that you were kind of expecting?
I will say a mix. I was definitely expecting some of the artists there, but maybe one or two I did not think they were going to be on there because it was probably something that I wasn't listening to as of recently.
Okay. Yeah. Like who?
Megan Thee Stallion shocked me.
So she wasn't your top artist?
She was I think my top 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And she was someone that I listened a lot, like during the spring and the summer, because I like going to the gym and she motivates me. But I stopped listening to her. I don't know why. I just switched genders, I guess, to Deftones now.
Oh yeah,
they're my top one.
See, I could see that. Yeah, Deftones. What about you, Rachelle? When you downloaded the app, did it say anything? Because I know you use Apple Music.
Yeah, I use Apple Music, so a lot of the stuff didn't like make sense. It made more sense on Apple Music. So for me, my top artist was Bad Bunny, and I kind of expected that. I kind of knew.
And he was like the number one for Spotify.
Yeah, for Spotify. Worldwide. Yeah.
Worldwide. Yeah, of course.
Music,
yeah.
It was last year or 2 years ago. It was Bad Bunny, but this year was Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
Which was. It makes sense.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator. Yeah, for me it was so interesting because I was actually shocked when I saw my top artist. So it was Surfistas del Sistema. And not shocked in the bad way. I was just like expecting, I don't know, Siddhartha or I don't know, like Nathan Elcano, Junior H. But no, it was Surfistas del Sistema. And I'm just wondering why, right? Like, why? And then Michelle said, I listen to his music while I drive a lot. Yeah.
When we went to Fresno, I remember he was all that we were listening to. So it just made sense to me. It didn't shock me. I was like, that makes sense.
Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, so we went to Los Angeles from Fresno. So yeah, I played his music and here and there other things, but I really enjoy his music. So I don't think about it in the sense of like, let me rearrange my data and my algorithm to play this way. But I was actually happy that it was him because it shows that, you know, he came to Baruch, spoke to my students to that one class, which was the reading and writing the archive class. And it was kind of like a gift at the end of the semester. He performed for you guys. And I'll insert a little clip of that moment. He sang to you all, and that was like the first time that he did that. Came into a campus, sang to a class, and talked about his story. And then eventually over the summer, he hit me up and said, hey, can you do a short video talking about the invitation to speak to your students? Because he was invited to do the same thing at a college in Argentina. That was, he inspires me through his music. And it's kind of like, you don't know how sometimes a visit like this could inspire them. So yeah, so I was really happy. And of course, Eslabon Armado was on the top. Porque, you know, they came to Baruch in May. And we've just been like bumping them up. No, actually in April. And then for the graduation, I think we had them on our playlist as well. And yeah, so I think that my list made sense. And it was Siddhartha, Junior H, and of course, Latin Mafia.
Yeah.
Which, I love. Yeah.
Eslabon was also my top 5. I wasn't shocked. Actually, I was expecting it because it was an artist I was listening to a lot because they came to Baruch. So I was obsessed with them.
And then obviously their album is really good, like their latest album. So I think it just kind of like made sense. Yeah. One of the things that I was actually shocked that came up on my Spotify rap is when they mentioned the podcast you were listening to, and I was actually cracking up. So it said that it was El Rosario, Santo Rosario. And I was like, of course, because when I'm going to sleep or when I'm getting ready in the morning, that's what I listen to. You know, some spiritual holy things, which I need every day. But yeah, so let's go into Locatora Radio's visit, which recently happened was it November, I believe?
Yeah.
November 10th.
A month ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Everyone who listens to podcasts, I'm pretty sure knows who Locatora Radio is. With Diosa Fem and Mala Muñoz. I knew about them since, like a couple years ago now. Many, many years actually. Kind of when they just started. They ended up at some point going to UC Davis while I was a grad student. I wasn't on campus that semester. I was actually doing field work. So I missed out on seeing them come to campus. So having them now come to Baruch and to spend some time with my students who were a part of the Latinas in the U.S. course was a very, very special moment, kind of like fulfilling. But both of you, right, had the opportunity to introduce them, to meet them actually, right? And like, how was that for you guys?
So Locatora Radio is not a podcast I used to know before. I met them this year because of you, Liz. And now I play them at work sometimes, or like I have them play it in the background when I'm like doing my cleaning at home. But I think I like when they came and they were talking about how they started their podcast. It gave me like a similar feeling of what we have going on right now. We're on the right path. I'm glad that they came and spoke to us.
Yeah, like their personality, it's very, como se dice, very honest.
Yeah.
The way that they present themselves and how open they are and how serious it took this visit.
Yeah.
And you could see it in the quality of the presentation.
They care about
they
people.
Care. They care about people.
Yeah.
They care about people. I think that's the best definition. And you see it through the work that they do even outside the podcast, ¿verdad? But I think it's just the way that they were so open about, if you're interested in doing a podcast, this is what you should do.
Yeah, they're really supportive. They followed us back on our podcast.
Yeah, which was so cute. I think it was Mala, right? Who said, well, what's your podcast? Yeah. And so they did keep their word, which it's really nice. So what about Rachelle? Like, how was it? You know, you had the chance to, who did you introduce? I can't remember. Diosa. So how was it for you?
It was a lot of fun. I was nervous because, like, well, I guess also for me, I didn't really know about them prior to, like, the event that they had here at Baruch. So I was a little nervous, just the fact that I've never, you know, obviously met them, or I've never even heard about them. But it was such a cool experience because they were talking about a bunch of interesting things, like, I don't know, just giving tips. And I guess also because that class is mainly girls, like the vibe was just different. It felt like really, I don't know, just felt like a really
girlhood.
Chill. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. And you know, ever since I've been keeping up with them, kind of what they're doing. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they do great work, even for the community in Los Angeles, because they're rooted in California, LA specifically. And I think they also kind of gave you ideas, right, of how to do podcasting. It's not just being in a studio, right? It's literally go to the streets.
Yeah.
Capture the voices, capture the moments. And I think that's something that hopefully in the future we get to do as well.
Yeah, I think one thing that stuck with me that they said is, like, as an artist, it's important to have, like, a real job, like keep your real job. So they not only give like advice on podcasting, but more like real like advice. So it kind of gave like an older sister that I never had.
Yeah, to be honest and tell you, hey, we know you want to pursue your passion. You want to be maybe a content creator, full-time photographer, artist, painter, whatever it is. But you need that stability, that your 9 to 5, your job that's providing and giving you the money that you need to pay your bills and, you know, just live life. You need that. And don't make that leap of faith until you have that covered through your passion project, which is eventually going to become your full-time. Because that's the goal, right? For so many people.
Yeah.
It's a process and you have to trust. So I'm very thankful for them. And I think for me, it's just like, let's find another way to have them back, right? In New York, maybe doing a live podcast and... or something, you know, like to cover something to do with like Latinas in New York City. They also have other conversations that they talk about in their podcast. They're very open with like sexual education, women's rights, immigration. And I think that's so refreshing, especially for our community, the Latino community, Hispanics specifically. There's a lot of taboos and things that we shouldn't be speaking out on publicly. But I think them opening up, and like you said, I think that's a great example. The big sister, the role model, the one who says it's okay to talk about this. That empowers you. So we're going to share a little bit of their visit here through an audio, just kind of sharing a little bit of what Mala and Diosa shared with us. And so you could see, right, what and experience this moment with us.
And we don't want to just be like a chat cast that we're just talking about nonsense every episode. And we don't want to be like, I don't know, some podcasts are really gross. You know, they're just gross. And we don't want to be gross. But also, a lot of those shows have like so many followers and listeners and viewers. And we want to bring something like elevated to like our Latina listening community. You know, everything cannot be hot Cheetos. It just can't be. You know, and like no shade, because we love hot Cheetos too. We really do. But it's like our community is so diverse and multifaceted, and we want to bring something that is thoughtful and researched and interesting. So it's that balance of like, how do we find the listeners and keep them? How do we meet our numbers? How do we put it all on video? But how do we also tell important stories? And so it's a constant balancing act.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also think there's so much room to like be nerdy and to like expand the types of shows that we make. Like it doesn't just have to be identity based. Because inherently everything that we do is gonna be Latina, Latino, and so we can also expand. So that is my long-winded way of saying we need more podcasts, but certain types of podcasts.
we also can't meet everybody's needs. Like we are not for everybody, and there's millions of Latinos out there, of Latino listeners of different ages and interests and living in different places, and we can't reach everyone. So we want to see like horror podcasts and like tech podcasts and gaming podcasts. Like we want to see shows that are like filling all of these niches. And so I think it's really cool. The question becomes, can they sustain? Can they keep going? Because we've seen a lot of podcasts start and then end.
I'm still very, very inspired. And I feel like this year, kind of going into our next topic, I feel very grateful for everything we've lived together this year. Starting off January, we began painting the U.S. Child Rivals Mural Project here in New York. Then we went to Fresno, and Rachelle's like, you were there in spirit with us.
Yes.
No, literally every time I'll be like, oh, she would have liked to be here. Like,
no, we were thinking
but like
about
we swear.
Just go by myself and
You're like, vine al mural. That'd be
She
funny.
sends a photo.
She sends a photo. Hey guys, where I'm at.
I sent a picture of my Dutch Bros.
Oh,
Stop.
Dutch Bros.
Trigger
Thankful for
Rachelle.
Touch Bros.
The twins, so with Lonnie and with Lenny, went with us as well.
Yeah.
They fell in love with Dutch Bros.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We had Dutch Bros in New York City.
Yeah,
Dutch
like,
Bros, if you hear this.
so we had our iced coffee while we were working in the Central Valley heat, right? So I'm very thankful for you guys for having that drive and commitment, verdad, to go.
You guys never even went.
In spirit. No, I was rooting for you. She was doing her internship and doing amazing things down here. While we were in New York, even the painting sessions, right? It's literally a commitment. It's not just a class assignment. You're here day and night. People come in days that they're not in class, or you're not even in my class and you show up. That means something not only to me, but to the people who were painting. They see it. And then we got to meet some of the storytellers in the mural project, like Faye, Kimberly, Professor Rafael Martinez with his family, Shared Garcia, which I was so excited to meet because I love everything she does and stands for. So I think all of that kind of like pushed us into the summer and that trip to Fresno, which was your first time in California.
Yeah, that was my first time in California.
Yeah, and it was Fresno, which I think it's not the destination for many people.
It's not a traditional place that people think about.
No,
when they think of California, but I'm really glad that I went.
Yeah.
I think it's a place that I see myself living someday, maybe, or going to school. I don't know, thinking.
So how was it like making that trip from New York City to California and landing in Fresno? Because my mom picked you guys up.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
I think it felt very homey, even like when she picked us up, like your mom is like my aunt picking me up or something.
Right.
Yeah, I thought in my head, I'm like, oh, this is just like Mexico. Like I'm being picked up by my aunt and then with food and then.
Oh yeah, she said, let's voy a llevar a los tacos. I'm
we
like,
went
please take
tacos.
them to eat.
They were the best tacos. There was like a truck in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's where we go. She likes to go there.
But it still felt very homey.
Yeah, so I was very excited for you guys coming in. I was doing a photography gig that night. I was like, I cannot leave. I was actually doing Durango Fest.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, how am I in two places at the same time? So mom's like, no, I'll take care of that. And yeah, so then straight up you land and we go install the mural. And that was like the whole day. Yeah. And then at night we went to go see Tribal Monterrey.
Yeah, it was just crazy. It was like a crazy 3 days.
Yeah, we lived full lives those days.
It was an entire life.
An entire life. It was an entire life. But I'm thankful, right? So we had the chance to go visit. And I had a chance to show you Los Angeles.
We did.
Yeah, which was really cool.
A road trip.
A little road trip, came back, made it. Yeah. And then we came back to school, started in August, and again, painting. And both of you are not in my classes.
No.
And came back to paint. So why did you come back to paint? Why, Rachelle?
Honestly, if we're gonna be like super real and honest, I showed up to your office like the beginning of the semester because I'm like, damn, like everybody left.
Yeah, they left us, huh?
Like everybody done graduated, like,
and we thought Michelle wasn't coming back.
Not too much. I that's why
it was only both of us.
And then that was when like I see Michelle go through the door and I'm like, what the heck? Like, what did she do? I thought you were visiting school.
Yeah, because remember, like, so the semester ended. So for people who are listening and might not know our little group dynamic, it was Leslie, Valeria, the twins, and Michelle, right? So we had the group of girls who graduated. So we celebrated with the first Mexican American graduation, send them off, go be an adult.
Live that post-grad life.
Yeah.
And then I come in the door. You know, I just ain't here, I guess. I was supposed to graduate, and then just to actually officially graduate, I had to finish taking 9 courses, so 3 classes.
Okay.
And then I ended up I thought I was going to take 3, and then one of them gets dropped. I get no email about it. So I'm still very mad at Baruch for that. But so the date for registration had passed. So with one more class. And then so I was here for the fall for that one class. But then that one class ended up being a nightmare. So I'm ending up like dropping this course and coming back again for the spring. But I honestly think everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
I feel it inside of me like, yeah, this was meant to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too mad because I know something better is coming. I feel it. So I'm just going to go through the process, take my last class, and finally graduate. But that just means I get to be here with you guys longer.
Yeah.
Too.
And then we'll see what happens next.
We'll see what happens. I feel like good things are coming.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's a good thing, like you said, right, Rachelle? It's like we start off the year knowing we were missing certain people that kind of helped us feel like Baruch could be a home for us, in the sense of like you feel welcome.
Yeah.
You could go find your group. You could just kind of like come to a place and just be yourself without, without feeling like judged. Kind of like, I don't know.
That's one of the reasons why I kept coming back here. Because I just like how I feel being around you guys. And I think for all my years in Baruch, I finally found like my group of people.
Yeah.
Honestly, same. Yeah, I feel like going to a commuter school, it's not the same as obviously going to like a college out of state or with like the traditional college lifestyle. So, like I said, going to a commuter college ever since freshman year, it was always, going to class and then just straight home. So it was like repeating high school. It was like that same high school
like dynamic.
So you go to school, you come back home, go to school, come back home. So for like the first years, like that was just me. Like I talked to nobody. I had a couple friends here and there, but it was just like never like how it is now. So like Michelle said, it was pretty cool too.
Yeah. And it's also like the projects we get to do together. I think that's what kind of like you come here, you're like, I have an idea. And then it's like, well, let's do that idea. I want to say it entertains us, literally push those skills into like the public sphere of saying, oh, let's organize an event with a Sabon Armado. We never douded ourselves, which is insane to me still to this day. Like, we never doubted ourselves.
Delusion.
I'm gonna add that to my CV. Run some delusion.
It was crazy because, I would walk around the streets of New York and people would stop me for an autograph. And I was like, yeah, I got you.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. I was there.
It happened. I asked for the signature. No, it happened to Michelle. She came in. She's like, oh, someone recognized me.
There's like one concert. I was in the bathroom at the random place.
I mean, at least you got recognized at a concert. I got recognized by a high school.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes back to like the impact of social media. Videos went out. I just didn't think much of it. I'm like, all right, they're gonna go up and we'll probably get like, gain like momentum a week or so. But then people started sending me screenshots like, this is you. I'm like, whoa, like, you were not meant to see that.
This is not for you.
But yeah, no, that just comes to show the power of social media.
Oh yeah, and the storytelling behind it, right? So like the
video was so
the
creative,
skit,
by the way.
Very, very creative. Yeah. I think it was well done in the sense of like we just believed in ourselves and that it could happen. And I feel like having that drive, it literally manifested into the quality of work, the time we were investing in it, and just kind of like pushing it out and letting it be.
Pedro recognized this the day of the event. He was like, those two are from the TikTok.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do. I low-key froze.
We froze.
You're like, let me think for a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I low-key wanted to turn back as if like this was not me who was talking to. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, I honestly, it just makes me feel like we were meant to meet. Like,
como connect.
Yeah, connect and create together.
Yeah. And I think it's also, and we said it in the first episode too, it also helped them see the value of what they're doing. Yeah, you inspire college students who are close in age to you as well. And we see the work that the parents are doing too. But that, like the hustle mentality and like we're just gonna grind and do.
Like you said, we're really close in age with the group members. So I feel like because they've been to high school, showing up to college, they didn't even know what to talk about, and then kind of just got really comfortable, and they just started talking about, like Brian started talking about mental health. Being in college, it's super important to take care of your mental health.
And how it's also a dream of his, right, to go to college. But pursuing music right now, it's the main goal. And I think it allows us to think about moving forward the timeline of things, right? So like Michelle, you mentioned this, right? Of like, this was my plan. But life is saying, hey, you still have to do this thing. And it's kind of like not questioning it, but understanding maybe why. And letting it happen.
I kind of know why I think Destiny's giving me more time, because I think I still need to figure out exactly what I want to be in life, like what path, because I feel like I could go many paths. And
that's true.
As much as I want to choose all the paths, it's not realistic. I need to stick to one thing, and that's something that I guess I still need to work on.
Like identify that one thing. Once you commit to something, you either see it through, and it's okay to change your mind along the way. Because I always think about this. It's your life at the end of the day. And what do you do then? Right? So, I always think, como dice el dicho, ¿no? El tiempo de Dios es perfecto. And even though maybe we have our mind and our heart set on something, it's also, life also tells us when yes and when it's a no and why. I think we've been super lucky and fortunate. Like today, we went to Union Square. And it was really funny because we stopped by like the sticker stand. Where was it? Like a little machine.
It was like it's like a watercolor mini print
machine. Le pones 4 coras, right? So $1, and it gives you the print. So it was funny because Rachelle really wanted a specific one for Stranger Things. And, Michelle wanted a different one.
It was like a book cover. I thought it was really cute because it had animals around it, the title. And it had like a yellow cover, and I like yellow.
So Rachelle puts the money, and what happens?
She gets the yellow cover.
I get the yellow cover. And then Michelle puts her coins in. And I'm like, please get the Stranger Things so we can switch. She got the Stranger Things.
Stranger Things and she switched.
We didn't ask. We just switched.
Like, okay, perfect. Whenever we're together, it's like we're in sync with something happens.
It's crazy.
It is.
It creeps me out in a way sometimes, but not in a negative way. It's just kind of like, oh, okay. So if I want to get something done, all of us together.
It's like we share one brain cell.
What is it?
The one brain cell. So that example is just one. Something always happens, which I think it's a good thing to say. We call it in as well.
We like call in the good stuff, and like we get to share good like memories.
Yeah, like good memories. Like today.
Like we ate
I
bet you, whoever's listening, did you ever eat at a place where Barack Obama ate?
I don't think so either,
that was us today.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know. We just went in.
We went in because we were hungry.
If I didn't stop them, like guys looked.
That's true. We all went back in just to take a photo.
I think people looked at us like, what's wrong with these people?
I was like, I don't care. I'm getting this picture.
We went in because we were super hungry, and we had just finished installing an exhibit for the U.S. Child Rivals Mural Project, which is hosted by Korea Art Forum, and it's opening tomorrow. And we went to eat because we were really hungry. Like, I was extremely hungry. I was like, that's my breakfast. The food was amazing. Like, it was really good. I'm like, this is good.
Because it's
Michelin star.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know.
No, we just went in because they accepted credit cards or
cards
or debit cards.
Yeah, every place was just taking cash only.
Yeah, which I see why, but I'm like, I used that money already. So, yeah, it was really nice. So, it's kind of like the places you go, sometimes you don't even know. Yeah. Right? And just kind of paying attention. I think that's where life is taking us. Just pay attention and see what's around you.
Yeah, I do feel like when I'm around you guys, I pay attention a lot more. Yeah.
We're more in tune. She's
more in tune, yeah. More in my body.
Yeah, and kind of like more, how do you say this? Like more free flow.
Yeah.
More free flow. Yeah.
Become really creative.
Very creative. Right. Which I think, or you know what I think it is also? It's kind of like,
because of me.
We're here with Rachelle and she validates us.
Our craziness.
She's like, yeah, guys, go for it. I stamp of approval.
Exactly. If anybody needs their delusions supported, that's what I do.
Yeah, but I think it's so cool so let's go with Rachelle, right? So she said one day, she comes in when we were by ourselves over here without everyone else. We're like, okay, no one's back yet. You know, we didn't know you were back, I think, yet. Yeah. So she says, why don't you invite Alana Meraz? Because I'm teaching the Latinas in the U.S. class. And I was just like, you know what? I've always wanted to include Latino in Latina sports. So she mentions her in Latinx in sports. And I was like, oh, yeah, let's bring her. So we did. So she goes to class. And while she's in class, I email Alana. And then I got a reply back. And I told her, yeah, she's coming. You see? So it's kind of like things just happen. Things just happen.
And it feels like it was meant to happen.
Yeah. And it's with the goal of like, yeah, hey, I really like this person. I like what they're doing. I see their vision. How do we connect? Being here together allows us to do. Yeah. Like expand, get to meet people. And right now in the office, I'm looking at the posters behind you guys. And it's the Eslabón Armado, Eres Arte panel with Eslabón Armado, moderated by Billboard Español Associate Editor Isabela Raigosa. Behind you, there's coffee cups and coffee, paint, a bunch of things, and tela. And then we have the Mexican-American grad, which we got to connect with Santi, su estilo único, which they're killing it.
Yeah, they recently got featured too by the Billboard, I saw.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy for them because...
Shout out Santi, su estilo.
Yeah. And I'm going to say something. I think it was Leslie and Rachelle who said, you need to follow. I think it was you. I told you. Who said, you need to follow Santi, su estilo único.
Santi, if you're listening and if you're looking for a graphic designer.
Yeah, here you go.
PR. We're right here.
Yes. And I think it was really cool how they reached out and say, hey, we want to play for the Mexican-American grad.
Really humble.
It was funny because the day of the event, I was on the train and I saw one of the guys. I saw a guy with a big guitar. I was like, wait, is that him? But I was just like...
Yeah, I could have helped him carry this.
So then when I got here, I was like, oh, that was him.
It was amazing. And so I'm grateful for them too. Right, for making that possible and literally allowing us to cultivate the space where the parents, the families who came in, even the students who participated in the graduation to feel welcomed. Mm-hmm. And for a moment have Baruch represent them too. Right, because it's like Nueva York has Mexicans here, right? Mexican-American students. But where are we represented in the school?
Yeah, like, are we ever actually celebrated?
Question mark. ¿Verdad?
Well, now we are. Thanks.
Now we are.
Ever. Congratulations.
Yeah, and I'm really thankful for the Mexican Institute who said, hey, we want to help too. Yeah. ¿Verdad? And now we're working on getting the first CUNY-wide Mexican-American graduation up and running. We have a date, but I won't announce it yet until, like, we finalize it, but May for sure. So we're gonna start looking into guests, entertainment, and it most likely will happen at Lehman College just because of the capacity, because you need to fit so many people and so many families.
I'm excited.
We're so thankful for so many things, and a lot of good things are happening next year as well. But I think it's always a good thing to also honor what we've done as we move forward, because sometimes se nos olvida.
Yeah, I was like, you guys were mentioning stuff. I forgot that even happened.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much that happened this year. Like, not only here in Baruch, but also outside in the world.
If you take a moment to slow down, literally, you have to do it or life will do it for you.
Now that the year's ending, it's important to, like, stop and, like, think about, like, what you did and what you want to change for next year.
Exactly. So let's think about this. What plans do you have coming, like, for next year? Like, is there anything that you're, like, excited about? Things that you're looking forward to in 2026?
Looking forward to some trips, going back to places I want to go, and also the World Cup next summer. I'm excited for that. I'll be volunteering at the World Cup, so I'll basically be at the World Cup for free.
And knowing her,
Yeah.
she's gonna be
like,
down there. I mean, you didn't even say who you met or who you saw up close.
The go through now that my internship's come, it ended. I can, like, now talk about, like, my internship experience.
Yeah. Which was not just any internship.
No, yeah, it was not. But just to keep it short and not, like, talk too much about it, I entered at New York City Football Club. It's one of the Eastern teams from the MLS, Major League Soccer, here in the U.S. And, through my internship, I did a lot of things like match day activations, a lot of community work. We got to work with a bunch of consulates for a consulate event we had in July. In September, we had a match against Inter Miami, which is the team that my all-time favorite player plays at, which is Lionel Messi. So I got to see him from field level. He was like 10 feet away from me. My coworker and I, we kind of just looked at each other, and when we looked at each other, like, we legit had like a tear, but just a singular tear coming down our eyes. It was such a surreal experience. Yeah, like I said, the World Cup is coming to New York, New Jersey for the summer, so I'm excited for that. I'm just excited to see what role I get for that event, because we still don't know yet. Hopefully I get what I want.
Yeah, that's a big thing to look forward to.
I'm bummed out that Mexico isn't playing here, but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Brazil is gonna be playing here, so.
Looking forward to the Brazilian men.
Yeah, beautiful man.
Looking forward to the Brazilian men.
Yeah. I love their music.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I think for me, for next year, like, graduating, I feel like finally it's happening.
We're gonna find you a good class, a very welcoming space that's good for you.
I've been talking with my best friend, like, traveling somewhere, because I feel like we deserve it. Like, we're both, like, older daughters of immigrant families, and she has never had, like, the opportunity to travel anywhere, and I have traveled. I have only traveled to Mexico. Yeah. But I want to go to other places, like, outside the country, like the continent. We're thinking, like, Ireland. I don't know, that's a place that has always called us to go together. So we really want to go there by next year, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be great.
But I feel like my feeling for next year, I feel like it's a lot of good things. Definitely like life-changing, mindset-changing. Yeah. It can be kind of scary, but I really am looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, sometimes it's kind of like, you want to do something, or a place is calling you, and you're just like, how do I get to that point? And yeah, I think for me too, I'm very eager, I would say would be the word. But I feel like I'm pushing myself for a new beginning. And I want that, because I need it. Like, I feel like I have this star within me, like this fire that is burning slow here. Yeah. That's why I'm, like, looking forward to going home and getting that brightness back, like that light back again. And I'm thankful for everything. Things are going amazing. But that fire, it's like, it's there, pero como que it's not warm enough, if that makes sense. And that scares me. I've always been very passionate, very driven. And then you hit multiple walls, which you're like, if you put a fire inside a box, what's going to happen to that fire? It's going to go off. It's going to go off, and I don't want that. I'm so grateful that life brought me here, getting to meet you guys, and like every student that I've met throughout my time here. I also think about this. It's like, you'll never miss anything that's for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's meant for you, it's going to happen anyway.
Aunque te quites, te pongas, like, if it's meant for you, it will be there. So it's something that we want to close off with and be really thankful for everyone who made this year amazing for all of us, ¿verdad? And the girls who are not here with us.
Shout out to Leslie,
Valeria,
with Lani.
Come back for your masters. Everyone come back for your masters. So we'll close with that, and we'll see where we're at when we come back again and catch up, do a debrief next year.
Are we coming back next year?
Yeah, we're coming back next year. We're going to close the season with a pilot. Our next season will be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the legit things, you know. Upgraded. Super thankful for everyone who listened to our first episode. Like, I had people message me, like, this is really cool.
Really?
Yeah, I showed you guys the message. You forgot.
I forgot.
Even I was shocked. I'm like, what do you mean you listen to the podcast? Shout out to Central American Voices podcast, because they're the ones who reposted us.
Yeah, thank you.
We have a lot of plans for our next season. We want to have guests, and we reached out to a couple of people, and they're like, yeah, I want to be a part of this. And it's going to be very bilingual, so English and Spanish. And we're going to talk about a lot of things that we like and care about, like music, the arts, books.
Stay tuned, guys.
And we'll be back again in early February.
2 months away, guys.
We'll be back, and there's so many good things happening in Febrero.
I feel it in my bones.
I could already tell you that month.
Or spring. I feel like spring, just like a lot of things happen.
The momentum of spring, honestly.
Yeah. Happy holidays, guys. Stay warm. Enjoy your family.
Enjoy time with family.
Take photos. Make memories.
Yeah. This year, my family is going to be sick of me taking pictures of everything. But
she has a new camera.
I don't know if there's a camera.
Oh, yeah. Before we close out, I think it's really important to celebrate the people in this podcast. So one of her photos made it to an exhibit. Yeah. And it's up until Febrero. Yeah, February 21. I'm excited for tomorrow's opening, guys. We'll talk about it in Febrero. Yeah, and Michelle made it.
We got Michelle.
I know. I was like, when I was printing these, I'm like, wait, where's everyone who helps me? There's like no photos,
by the way.
It's because we're more in the background scene.
Yeah, we're the ones doing the work behind everything. We don't make it sometimes in the visuals.
But it's okay because
we know the story behind.
Yeah.
And we don't do it with that intention to be
like here.
Hey, this is me.
This is how I put a QR code on here. Yeah, but super excited. So we'll be sharing more. Thank you for listening to Spill La Mesita podcast, powered by El Cuarto PR.